Hi, Froggies. Happy Thursday. We are going to go over a condensed version of what we did in class today. So you can see here that, like always, if you want to practice at home, you need a whiteboard and your primary journal. We did take and continue with talking about our feelings today. And our big thing that I talked about was changing how we feel. How can we take control of that to help change how we feel about something? And some of the pictures that we looked at was the boy dropping the ice cream, a broken bike, or a spider. How does that make you feel? What can you do to fix that? Because we don't have to stay in that upset feeling. We can change how we feel and make it better. A book that we read was Chrysanthemum, which is talking about how others make you feel and what Chrysanthemum did to make her day better and what happened and who all helped, because there are lots of adults around you that are there to help you to change how you feel. So do not feel like you are alone. We continue to look at ordinal numbers, and we looked at a lesson through our math series, and we practiced some more. And I did take grades for how students did on this part. So looking at our line and knowing that, or being told that the red is our first color, that's our start of our line, we looked at what place is the pink triangle. So you can practice that now. What place is the black triangle? What place is the orange triangle? And which place is the red triangle? And we're talking about ordinal numbers. That helps us to tell the place of something. And it's also something that we're working on when we look at calendar as well. So making sure that we have both of those concepts as we move forward. However, if students are still having trouble with it, it's not a problem. I'm notating that down, and I'm going to be making some um, other activities for them to do on their own to help. Um, Another thing to remember is this is something that we do all year. So calendar and ordinal numbers is something that we will continue to talk about all year long. We did work on the letter C. So we're talking about that C, how we write it. It's almost like the circle. So when you're doing your activity in your Google Classroom, please take and watch that video, or go to that video on my YouTube channel of how to write the letter C. I want you to practice that. Make sure that you're writing it the right direction, because oftentimes we flip that. We want to make sure that we don't do a reversal. We're really focusing on writing our letters the right way. We also heard that the C makes the k sound. It's a hard sound. So we're looking for it in our different pictures. Is quilt, start with a C, cardinal, clover, potato, raccoon, cabbage. The next thing we did is we looked and we sounded out C words. Now, again, these are simple CVC words, and after we're done with reviewing our letters, we are going to be going into more complex. So make sure that we're reviewing those whenever you're at home. So when I sound this out, one thing that I do is have you touch your chin for each sound. So we're going to go k, t, cut, k, cub, k, cob, k, op, cop. So really blending those sounds together to make it so that we can hear what that sound is. We're continuing to review rhyming because we're noticing a lot of us still need that practice, and that's okay. It's a skill that you have to keep practicing so that you can hear it. So, does spoon rhyme with moon? Does house rhyme with heart? Does car rhyme with star? Think about that. Do they have that same ending sound? Word family is am today, making those words that start with am, and we're going to be looking more at the word families that start with a again next week. That's going to be in your independent practice on Wednesday, sorting sounds. Again, making the sort easy so that we understand how to sort. So when we go to more complex and harder sounds, we understand what is expected of us. Our am poem today is Pam and Sam. Pam the ram likes to eat ham, and you can hear all those am sounds in there, picking them out. With Sam the ram who likes to eat jam. Sam the ram gives jam to Pam, and Pam the ram gives ham to Sam. Hearing and listening for all those am sounds. We also are continuing to go over our A word list. Next week, we will go into our B word list for those who are ready for it. The students, you guys should be able to say them and write them and use them in a sentence. So make sure that you're focusing and really practicing on that. The concept that we talked about today is read, think, write, which is going to lead into our journaling. So, friends, we did a read, think, write with the book Elmer. You can find Elmer on our virtual reading classroom or search it on YouTube and watch it that way. So, I encourage you to listen to the book and then come back and do a read, think, write. Think about what we read and think about what your favorite part is. We're going to keep it simple to begin with. What is your favorite part of the book? Draw a picture of it because sometimes we can't write very well, and that's okay. Draw a picture that's as detailed as you can get. And then at the bottom, write as many words as you can write. Don't ask parents for help. Think about the word you want to write. What is the beginning sound? And write the sounds that you hear. There's no wrong answers. Only try your best. That's all we ask for. Because if you were in Mrs. V's class right now and you asked me how to spell a word, I would say no. I would repeat the word to you and help you that way. But I would not give you the spelling. I want you to listen and really, really practice listening to the sounds in that word. Trust me, it'll make you a better writer. So that is all that we've done for today. I hope that you guys enjoy having these little recaps, and I hope that they help you as you are doing your independent work. Again, if you're not one of my froggies, I hope you're enjoying listening to some of these short lessons on how to do things. And if you would like to see more detail, please send me a message and I'd be more than happy to do a lesson in more detail for you.